Welcome back to the Stanley Parable. And by back, I mean let's start this bad boy. End is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is loading new or nev is never the end, is never the end. So it's like the end is never or is never the end or the end is loading. We can take this many different ways. Hello, and welcome to the Stanley Parable. This ought to be something fun. I mean, we'll see, won't we? Maybe, if it ever loads. I've heard almost nothing about this game, so it should be fun. I'm sure it'll be rage-inducing. We're gonna find out. I know there's a sweet narrator voice. I think. Anyway, I heard it in the hey, look at this. And I was in an office, so I imagine it's gonna take place in an office somewhere. But I guess we'll find out. Maybe this year.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Dang.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in
Really?
This is what employee 427 did.
I couldn't read any of that.
Every month of every year.
Let's hope.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
And floating in space.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
What?
No one showed up to give him instructions,
No.
or a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to
Excuse me.
and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, so should I step out of my office then? Oh god, I have to sneeze again! What is... Oh my goodness! Alright, well, excuse me. All this stuff's locked. Oh! Wait. No! I've made a horrible life choice. Okay, I'm also still a little sneezy. Like, click on things. Look. I turned that computer off. Did I do a good thing? I don't know what the object of this game is. Wait. Okay. Locked. Another computer. I turned it off. You hear that? I'm still, like, clicking the keyboard when I'm not clicking things. Oh, turn that one off too. I didn't get to see what was on that one. It looked lovely, though. I hate Mondays. You darn tootin'. That's a very nice HD wet leaf. Alright, 416. Oh. 463 or 83? So am I still like on the so it's just like a empty square. Like okay. I thought I was about to be stuck there for a second. Oh. Can I open this door? That's yellow. Hey, my office. I can't get into anymore because I suck. Alright, well, what am I supposed to do here? Can't move that door, but I can move that door. I can crouch. Be my Valentine. There were no directions in this game at all. Oh, God, I keep trapping myself in doors. Really talented. Why isn't anyone at the office today? Guys? Oh. Oh. Wait. The other side of 425 is open.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office because
Oh.
he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
Yeah, it's right though. I really don't. Clicked on literally every door. Alright, I'll look for cues, I guess. I don't... But, like, okay, so... Wait, 4B6? Okay, what do we got going on back here? So, okay, hold on. Does anything happen if I close this? No. Nothing changed in this room. Or the other room. This doesn't take the cues very well. Apparently. Okay, what about that way? Nothing. Okay. No? I don't know if I'm supposed to be able to, like, read stuff. There's an 8 up there. A 2-8 is... Wait. I'm so confused. The narrator, though. That got me. That got me real good. Oh, God. Scared myself. Still hate Mondays. That's for sure. I see I can hit E. For 25, 4B5, 6. I don't know. I don't uh um okay. Let's Man, I should have done some research. Hey, look, mugs. One says number one dad. Congrats. That person hates Mondays too. What does it say? Who cares? Who farted? That wasn't me. Lol. Oh, this one's got 2 mugs. That one says probably smile, I would imagine. That one says I like like work. I just hate my boss. Okay. Freaking boss hater over here, though. Okay. That I don't take to visual cues very well. So what visual cues should I look for? I can't. I keep hitting spacebar thinking it's going to do something, and it never does. So. Maybe. Something. Wait. Something. I'm going to open. Close you and open you that direction. Then. That mimics that. Sort of. And wasn't there another open door somewhere? Bother with that one. But that way. And that way. Over here. It was. No? Nothing? Nothing changes with this weird room? Huh? 8? Still rocking the 8s, huh? Alright. I am officially lost. Alright, let's see. I don't. Oh. Look at that. I climbed up a box. What did you do today? Let's see. Alright, hang on. I don't. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So. Dang, this is something. Inviting me to dance. Ah. There's a solitaire in there. I want to play solitaire. I feel like I screwed myself by closing my own office door. Oh, I'm up on a desk. What? Oh. Uh. 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 Where? Where? Window, no. Look. How do I can't jump. I unlocked an achievement. So do I just... Oh. Oh, so I can start over, huh? Oh. Back in my office. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Ah!
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Co-workers. Turn all the computers off again, maybe. Waiting. Waiting input. Input received. So that one was different. Interesting. So where's the meeting room? Let's go find the meeting room. Whoa! Okay. See? This is... Oh, man.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
But what if I
This
didn't?
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just to admire it. Come on now.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking it all in.
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it. But eager to get back to
Oh,
business,
no.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't know if I want to listen to you, though. It looks pretty interesting over here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. What are we doing here? Warning. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse. Cargo lift 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift 5,000. But there's a van.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Uh-oh.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that
Oh.
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact
There's
is
a door
that
there.
the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that
Danger!
I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Do it. Prove it to me. This game. This announcer. Or narrator. Danger, danger. Oh, 2B3. I don't like when the doors close behind.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
I'll follow suit this
Oh,
time.
thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
It's killing us.
I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
We keep going. Oh, that's trippy. Ah! Okay. Loading, 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 loading.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
What the hell?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
He's not
If we
wrong.
just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Input. So, like... Obviously, I'm leaving. It's pretty and all.
No.
What?
Wait. Where are you going?
Uh...
Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
All of this.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh. I wonder what happens if I go back. I like hearing the click of the keyboard, even though I could... Whoa! Things go...
Good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Okay. I mean, it's cool here and all. Don't get me wrong. It is really cool. But hear me out now. Hear me out, though.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Okay, hang on. What about... what?
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
It's changing. It keeps changing. I want to change it again. Let's do this. Let's go. It's really menacing in there. Oh, no more changes, huh? I'll give it one more chance. I'll hang out in here for like... Let's give it like 20 seconds. Look at all the pretty colors. Trip on some LSD together. Alright, let's go kill ourselves. Nothing seems to be happening. Or jump. He seems to not have anything to say anymore. I'm glad we experienced.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. We're fine. That makes me think I need to go back. One more time. I want him to stop saying things. He keeps saying things. It's aggravating me. And it makes me think if I come back here, it'll be different again. Look at that. Oh, wow. Okay. Look at that. He didn't say anything that time, so... let's go take a plunge, shall we? Billy says something else stupid in my earballs. Don't you say anything, narrator. Don't you let me get to the top and be like, but Stanley, no. I will be very upset. Don't you do it.
Please, Stanley, think what you're doing.
Oh, it's so convincing. Okay. Just... oh, the infuriations is real. Yes, infuriations. What's it look like this time, Captain? Oh, still the same? Perfect. Take a lap, shall we? Alright. I'm jumping this time. I don't care. I don't even care. My curiosity isn't going to get the best of me. I won't let it. I will not let it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Nothing. I'm right now. I'm going to say it. Nothing is going to stop me from jumping off this ledge and bringing this to an end.
No!
I...
Thank God. You lived. You had me worried there. No. No. What are you doing, Stanley?
Nope.
Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me.
Nope.
I can't go back to what I was before. If
Nope.
you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Cause you tricked me. I'll even crouch at this time.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
I don't.
I know you'll see. You'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
No. I see nothing. I'll give it. Let's do a countdown together. 15. You hear me? 15 seconds. 15. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Nothing changing, huh? Alright, let's go freaking jump off a ledge 6 more times until I finally freaking die.
No, perhaps not.
I'm jumping till I'm dead. Screw it.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
Yep.
You'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Yep.
You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Yep.
Am I reading the situation correctly?
Yep.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
We can get along.
It was too much to ask.
Nope.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Okay. Hey!
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
I'm going back. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, Stanley hates Mondays too.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. He had to make a decision. Whatever crucial outcome fell under his responsibility. He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever.
Oh
I will
God.
be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell.
It's only been like
But
8
one thing he knew
seconds.
for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer.
Just
Now
a
it's
little.
even closer. Here it comes.
Ah, start it over. uh, Alright, let's see here. Gosh dang it. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Co-workers. Oh, that was a new one. That input received.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Went to the one on his
he entered
left.
the door on his left.
Maybe? Yeah. We'll go left. My desire is to turn off those freaking monitors.
Yet there was not a single person
Tips
here
for not
either.
getting fired.
Feeling a wave of
Oh,
disbelief,
meeting room.
Stanley
Do not alter
decided to
without
go
consulting
up to his
whiteboard
boss's
manager.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Group 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 9. This go X is too small. Okay. Meeting room, floor 4. Rip Franz. Okay. Boss's inspection, ideas and development. What to do about 432. Don't tell 432 about meeting. Okay. What do we got over here? Get Chris out of the broom closet. No sufficient cost for standardized graphs. Okay. Ongoing. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next to and refleet. Employees. And Jim. 417, 405, 491, 416, 431, and Jim. Good old Jim. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. God. Oh. What are your dreams for the future? Comatose. Wow. Less air. Spring break. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of promotion or recognition, and don't get fired. What is how to solve a dispute? Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive aggressively on other workers and resent coworkers for not supporting. Okay, using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Making sure that your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some is unique. You most of all. Number of slides on this slide. Slides, charts, and slides. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Rates of increasing graphs per slide.
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
Oh God. What am I getting into with this?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Stanley had a FAP session in the broom closet.
Nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Fuck all. Sweet.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yep.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yep.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Look, sweet talking voice in my head ear. I just
You realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If
The-
I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
but
I never
someone
thought to mention it.
was in the broom closet and they had to get him out.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." Friends find this concerning.
I'm surprised that you think I'm an Aussie. How did you?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Okay, the broom
Well, I've
closet.
come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
I'm dead.
Got to this broom closet,
Yep.
explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system
Yep.
and you collapsed on the keyboard.
That is true.
In a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Yeah.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He
Yep.
or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer. Making
Oh,
sure
yeah.
they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
Is
When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
there's got to be one more thing. One more. But anyway, as I was saying, my favorite was the broom closet ending.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Oh, it's so unfortunate for him. He doesn't realize that I'm, a thing.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Boss's office. Oh God. Fucking nice in here. Can't go into the exec bathroom. Boss.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright. Man. That doesn't look menacing at all. Ah! Okay. Loading. This is the farthest I've gotten, and then that was when I, tried to jump out the window once. Man, this game though. Oh, I cannot wait. Man, I was sneezing earlier, and now I'm yawning. What is wrong with me?
Stanley
Christ.
realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Woohoo!
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large
My.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control facility. Or the escape. The escape. Oh, no.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
No, but oh, oh, God.
The number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. Lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, which one was mine? I don't remember. Oh, God. Oh, but, oh, here we go. What was I, 427. Yeah, they got it accurate. I'm impressed.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be
Oh,
true.
who got fired?
Been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
That one's
were
off.
manipulated to accept it blindly?
535 was off.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It
Never.
was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Oh, boy.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
So obviously, oh, hang on. Okay, so 2. There's a 4 up here. Go click the 4. See what happens. Nope. So 2, 3. Yeah. I'm so confused. I have to sneeze. I have a feeling it has something to do with that, but I can click all the buttons. What? What? Okay. Can't click those buttons. So no. Power buttons, though. Buttons over here to press. Kinda, but I can't push them. So, the power, though. Um. Mm, mm. Oh, there's a 5. So 0, 5, 2, 1, maybe? I just don't know how to push the 0. I don't. There's 1, 0, 1, 4, 2. Where's the 0? That's the real question. My.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
What have I done? What is? Can't.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yeah,
Was
maybe.
it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Did I, though?
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
No.
Yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Yeah.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel.
Oh, it's
Whatever
beautiful.
life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It
Oh.
was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Is it a door, though? Is it real? Oh.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his
Oh.
skin, the feeling
What?
of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Aww. Happy Stanley was happy. Well, I beat the guy. Look at me go. Look at. Why is it loading again? No! It's back again. Alright, well, hey, the achievement popped for beating the game. So, that was the Stanley Parable. Something. Maybe we'll go back and explore some of the other stuff, some of the other routes and whatnot. But that was certainly fun trying to figure stuff out. Wow. Okay then. I will yawn. And on that note, peace out. Stay epic.